joining me right now, President Trump Re-Election Advisory Board member Gina Loudon, along with Democratic strategist Kevin Walling. So good to see you. But, you know, I didn't even get into policy. But, you know, I would have thought, Gina, that they kind of learned their lesson last time around. I've said from the beginning, you put a Joe Biden up there, he's a whole lot harder to beat. And the problem with Hillary Clinton was that she never exuded warmth, empathy, or any kind of accessibility. I mean, these were qualities that, you know, and I get he's polarizing and not everyone's cup of tea, as we say quite often, but the president seemed much more average Joe to folks than Hillary Clinton. So if you're a Democrat, and I'll get Kevin's view on this momentarily, but I think you'd be saying to yourselves, we got to find ourselves another Joe Biden type, somebody who can come across as a regular person, guy or gal, but who has some kind of connection that goes beyond what you see, and whether it be Elizabeth Warren or Hillary Clinton. Your thoughts, Gina?
Yeah. Well, it's funny how often I find myself giving the Democrat Party advice these days, but it is frustrating when you watch, as somebody who's been an advisor to many campaigns, and you watch all the mistakes they're making, you know, over and over again. And you point out something really important, Trish. You know, they always talk in the Democrat Party about being the party of the little guy, but they actually aren't very good at expressing the heart of the little guy, who, by the way, doesn't live in New York or California. They don't get to that heartland of the United States, and they don't speak for those people. Yeah. And their candidates aren't echoing the message that those people want communicated. That's the president doing that right now.
Exactly. I mean, Kevin, you guys, in some ways, it was yours to lose, right? You've got so many people in America that are struggling economically, and they're working hard, and they want to work, by the way. Let's not forget the dignity in work. They want to go to work every day. They want to take care of their families. They want to save for their future. But when there are so many obstacles in their way, and you've got the likes of Elizabeth Warren saying, well, why don't we just take from those that work and give it to those that don't? That doesn't sit well with most Americans. How do you recover the losses with those large groups of people that feel so disenfranchised by your party right now?
Sure. Well, Trish, Gina, we'll take any of all advice from you in terms of the Democratic Party. It's so ironic to me that the president, you know, who lives 100 stories above New York City in a glass tower with a gold toilet, was the candidate of the regular American people.
No, but here's what you're missing. I'm going to just jump in for a second. Gold toilet and all. There's something very American about it, right? I mean, people love success. We love to look and say, look, this is a guy who did it. Because we all want to make it. And when you take away that dream by saying, no, you don't have to worry about making it because we're just going to give you handouts.
But but that's not what Democrats, Trish, that's not what Democrats are advocating for. I mean, you look at this tax bill that was passed by the Republican Congress and the president. The top 1/5 of earners in this country got 70% of the benefits. The top 1% of corporations and the most wealthy in this country got 35% of those benefits. He is wreaking havoc on the middle class. And you know that's true, Trish.
No, it's not.
Sure it
is. Absolutely, positively not. No. I've looked at the numbers. I have studied the numbers. And I do,
different numbers than I am.
Some complaints about the tax policy. Our viewers know it well when it comes to private equity. A lot of Democrats in private equity, huh? Somehow they got off without having to pay any more, even though their system of taxation is completely 1,000% unfair.
Well, there's Republicans
I'm going to leave that alone, but I am going to tell you one thing. What he did was he gave a tax break to the people that actually pay taxes. And when you have half the country paying absolutely zero in the way of federal tax, you can't give them a tax break, Kevin.
But Trish, that tax relief expires, while the corporate tax relief, as you said at the outset, rightly so, doesn't expire.
Well,
Look at the priorities of the Republican Party.
So you guys have a chance to vote for. I got to leave it there, but Gina, they have a chance right now to change that. They're going to present tax cuts 2.0, and we can actually extend these tax cuts and make them permanent. So I don't know how the Democrats vote against that.
If the Democrats are smart, they won't repeat the mistakes of the past. They'll show that they're not pure obstructionists, Trish, and they will rise up and support the president on this passage for the people.
Thanks so much. It's good to see you guys. And don't forget, you need to take Gina's advice. Her party won.
Well, we'll take it. We'll take it.